glitter.
Snow.
That makes me
It's the scourge of the craft world.
glitter. Good morning
I like
and
glitter.
welcome to A-1 Vacuum and Sewing's
What is
live stream for
These are nice.
Thursday, September 5th. You're confusing me.
Oh my god. Okay. This is where I have to calm my roll.
That would be slow your roll.
No, for me, it's calm my roll. I gotta calm it. Because it's like, hey! All right, I'm ready. I think I need a candy. Let's start
You
the day with
shouldn't start
candy.
your day with candy.
You should-
You finished your day with pie.
I did last night. I literally ate half a pie, and it wasn't like it was. My mother-in-law made. We had like a huge dinner this weekend with the kids, and it was. I mean, it was probably like 15, 6 with us. It was probably around 20 people, and she made these two strawberry. It's like the crust, and then there's a little bit of chocolate on the bottom. And then strawberries, and we ate all the whipped cream. I'm like drooling right now. If I was the dogs, I'd have like
You
strings
finished
of drool.
the Ready Whip?
At the party we did.
The can is gone?
Yeah.
The brand new one my mom brought?
And it wasn't brand new. And there were 20 kids. Yeah, of course we finished it.
Yeah, they were in the corner.
We were not. I mean, Vetus was the last one, and I was like, it was like, because there wasn't enough. I'm like, I'm sorry, Vetus, this is all I can get out. It was like spit. You know, when you get to the end, spitting whipped cream. That's what it was doing. Normally, I'm like, shot in the mouth. And we grew up, the kids grew up where I would be like, shot in the mouth, and I would give them a big, I'd fill their mouth up. I don't think I'd ever had whipped cream until after I got out of, maybe in college. I'd never had whipped cream. We'd never bought whipped cream in my house.
I don't remember ever having whipped cream in my house. My mom bought Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Which
Do
is
people
like,
still-
Cool
what
Whip
is-
was like a
what is-
petroleum product.
What is Cool Whip?
Plastic.
What is it, though? Is it whipped cream and they just
No.
fill up
No,
the...
it's like flammable. It's like,
Yes, there's nothing in there that even resembles whipped cream.
yeah.
Yeah. Do people eat Cool Whip anymore? Is that even a thing?
I hope not.
And we had margarine.
My
We
mom
never had.
loved-
I never had butter.
My
I don't
mom
think
loved Cool Whip.
we had Crisco because we actually would make like something like we'd make pie or dough or cookies sometimes, and then we used margarine. Do people use margarine anymore? Is that a thing? What are you doing?
It's Cool Whip is the most popular brand of whip topping in the United States, with Ready Whip being second.
Yeah, in the 60s.
So
Cool Whip is literally the margin of the whipped cream world. It's water, hydrogenated vegetable oil, which is awful, high fructose corn syrup, skim milk, light cream. Ugh.
Yeah.
This is
okay. So
yeah, that's what.
Kat is asking if somebody with a Bernina can join a Kimberbell event. Absolutely. I don't care what machine you're on. You can have a Viking, a Pfaff, a Baby Lock, a Brother, a Bernina. You do need to know how to operate your machine, because if you're having issues, I can't help you because we're not a Bernina dealer. I can help you if you have a Baby Lock, a Brother, a Janome. Those are the machines that we've had.
Elna.
Yeah, so I could probably help you with something like that. But you are welcome to join the event. We would love that. And we do cut the stabilizer and stuff to fit the hoops of the machine, of the sizes that they're recommending for the event. Michelle and I were just going through it because check it out. This is your, that's your neck. It's your necklace. This is what you're going to be making too. Do you love it? So gorgeous. You're going to be so like holiday ready.
What is it?
This is the garland. But isn't it cute? So, like Michelle put it down over the, what do you call that glass dome? It's like has another name. It's like cloche or something. Anyway, she laid it down around it, and it looks so pretty, and I was like, I don't know how to decorate like that. So, anyhow, so if you've ordered the wood beads, these are going to be the wood beads, and if you ordered the placemats, they come in a 2-pack, and they're Michelle and I were just talking about how you could do 2 at once, 9.5 by 9.5 perfect tube, but you're going to be making this. Oh my God, I can't get it apart now. Hang on. And there's 2 different sizes or 2 different shapes. This one is a 5-point and this one's a 6-point. But aren't these cute? And you can do them as ornaments. You can do them as garland. You can do them as something that goes like on the table. You can do it as a necklace for your love. Patrick, you look so good. Wait, you good?
Booby covers. They're like portable pasties.
Yes, you can wear it to Burning Man. This can be your Burning Man. That's all you wear at Burning Man. That's it. Except we'll paste them down for you.
Nobody's pasting them down for you. You can do that yourself.
I was saying for you, I would paste them down, not for them. So these are your garland booby pasties that you can wear to the holiday dinner. Oh man. Okay. And that is going to be, so those are the 3 projects that you're going to be doing at the Kimberbell event. Now I'm not even going to be able to think of anything else. And you know what I'm going to do tonight? I just grabbed a roll of the gingerbread felt. I want to blow that design up because, you know, it's the little itty bitty that fits into the 6x10, and I'm going to see if I can blow it up for the 10.5 by 16 to see how big I can get that, because it'll be super cute. All right. Did we answer all our questions? Patrick has hippie beads. Patrick doesn't know what to say. Patrick always has something to say about everything.
Sometimes it's better to not say it at all.
Yes. Yeah. So a lot of times with Patrick, it's better he not say it at all. And what you see? You can't. Lynn's picturing you with pasties on. So I wanted to show you that. I also wanted to let you know. Oh my God! Can I tell you? Last night, I was the first time since I got back from. It was probably from before I went to Korea because we were in such a frenzy. What were we getting at? Pumpkins and potions before I left. It was
if it was pumpkins. I think pumpkins and potions was after.
It was the first time I almost felt like, oh my goodness, I have a handle on the orders. This is the first time. It took me a month and a half.
Well, but there was such a long period of time. I'm like, yeah, we shipped 80 packages today. And then you'd look and be like, there were 83 orders today. Now we're 3 behind.
Yeah, we never felt like we were catching up. But it was the
That's
first
how it feels
time.
like with the brother sale right now.
No, I feel like I can concentrate on that right now. So I know there's a couple of straggler like orders and that aren't taken care of. But that's all being dealt with. And I think it was the first time that I was like, I know what is happening. That I didn't feel like I was going down the steepest hill in San Francisco without any breaks. That's how I've been feeling for the past 2 months. And I finally felt like...
Yes, we did, Karen.
Did I get your stuff out? Yes. Yes, everything. I have gotten a couple more emails. Like I got one from Angela where she's like, I never got confirmation. I was like, oops, never saw this one. So don't even worry about it. If there was an order that didn't go in, we can still get it in.
We're doing one more order probably early next week, but the brother sale is over.
Yes, we're doing one more order. We are doing what? So if there is something and you didn't hear back from me, let me know and I will get that in for you.
So the Is it hot at A1 Vac Inso? It is
Hot enough for Patrick to wear his beads and pasties. No, I'm just kidding.
It is it's supposed to be like 94 today, which is hot. Like but it's been beautiful. Like I feel like this summer's been the best. Everybody's complained about it being hot, but we've had like 40-degree temperature swings. Like when we got up this morning, it was 57. It was great.
Let's talk about the Riley Blake fabric kits. I finally talked to somebody there 2 days ago, and I was like, well, I'm waiting for all my pre-cuts because I can't get my kits done without my pre-cuts. And they said to me, and I go, and they show in stock, and they've shown in stock for 2 weeks, so I've just kind of been waiting for them to ship. Do you know when they're going to ship? And so they called me and said,
they'll ship when they ship.
Well, basically, they said within the month. They said within the month. And that's all I go, that's the best you can tell me? And she was like, yeah. I go, are you guys like so overwhelmed in your warehouse? And she said, yeah. So, I get that you're waiting. But I'm waiting.
Breath.
Patrick, stop. I know you want to get started on this, but we're going to...
all kinds of stuff to do.
We have all sorts of stuff to do, don't we?
All kinds of unfinished stuff to do.
I was like, maybe that's better. I have so much I need to do. So I'm just waiting for it because I'm kitting it with anything that's half a yard or more. And then a layer cake or a fat quarter pack is what we're going to have. So if you guys are okay with it, I'll put it up there to order with either the option of the backing with the layer cake, the backing with the fat quarter pack, and a layer cake's the 10-inch squares, which I think is going to be plenty. So, because you'll be able to use, like, if you run out of that particular yellow, there's like 2 more yellows that you can use. So, yeah, why don't I go ahead and this weekend I'll go ahead and the option will be, it'll be like all the larger cuts with a layer cake, all the larger cuts with a fat quarter pack, all the larger cuts, yeah, for the 2 different sizes, the wall, I think it's a wall hanging in the lot. So, does that sound reasonable? Like, but just know that I haven't forgotten it. It's just they told me, you'll get it within the month. I was like, oh, I guess that's better than
that's going to be our new policy. You'll get it within a month.
Yeah. So I was happy to finally speak to somebody because I've been watching and going, okay, they have it. Like, why am I not getting it? So I will this weekend. I just want you to know that it's a month out still. A month. Oh,
well,
it could
maybe
be.
Not.
It could
maybe
be quicker.
Maybe it's next week. We don't know. It's within a month.
I hope so. So I'll that's gonna be my weekend. I'm going home early tonight. I haven't gone home early in like 2 weeks because
we are.
Well, not early, but when we close, I'm gonna go home.
I need to run over to Galena.
I can't see anything.
I don't know how you were seeing anything before.
Where's my notepad? So I told Patrick, I was like, "Oh, maybe tonight I can go home and." Ooh.
Maybe we can make dinner. We've been eating leftovers.
I made last night. I just threw whatever leftovers we had into like a Tupperware and brought it here. I was like, "This is what we're eating," and then Patrick says that makes me sad, but I was like, "We gotta eat it." So and then he ate it like a good boy. He did what he was told.
It made me sad.
I will get that up. Now that I know, and then I'll put the time frame up there. I just don't want to like put it up and then it's like, months out. And I know Alice was like, it'd be nice if you could charge me when it comes in. It's too complicated. Because then I have to.
It's a pre-order.
Yeah, it's a pre-order.
That's how it works.
Because then I have to like, okay, now it's in. Now I have to. There's so much to do. I just can't do that.
It's a pre-order.
Yeah. So I will. I am promising you, I'll put this up over the weekend now that I know what's going on.
But it could be a month.
To get it.
Well, it could be a month for us to get it. It could be a month and a week for you to get it.
Okay. Yeah, I was talking to Joe. Joe was here yesterday, and he was telling me that Lori is almost done. I go, she's got it done already? And he said she's been working on it every day. And he said it's like 7 feet. I was like, is it that big? Because it's like you're doing it in the 8x12, and they're 4 across and 4 down. So, but I'm hoping she'll bring it in so we can like show it off. Because I'm excited. What I did is I started 1 square just to see how much fabric I needed for background and the grass. And I was like, oh, we can size it. Because I want to, when we do it, I want to be able to give you the instructions. What?
Alice is like, I ordered it. Don't worry.
I know. Alice, I know. Your emails make me, I giggle and I'm like, yeah, that'd be nice.
Sometimes I see Alice's emails and then I'm like, I'm going to have to read that one tonight.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I don't have time to read that one right now. I like sit down and I'm like.
They're not that. Alice, we're just having
totally
fun.
having...
But it'll be on the screen.
So, I actually always crack up when Alice sends emails. Like, you're funny in your emails, Alice.
Alice is very funny. I always tell Alice she should like write, because I would read her book. Yeah, I want to make sure I'm doing it economically for you too, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of waste with that, like with the sizing.
I don't know. Did Gloria ask another question?
Gloria, I just looked at your order. Okay, Gloria's order, which is like a lot of your orders, has the stuff that we haven't gotten. So the things I've gotten and I've been able to fill, when I ordered the bi-level feet, they sent me like 20 lefts and like 6 rights. So, so I've been filling.
Well, and we've had 2 damaged boxes that didn't have all the stuff in them.
No, we've had 2. One still had all the stuff. One did not.
Oh, okay.
Where it was missing some stuff. But they haven't sent me any narrow, the SA208s, the narrow zipper feet, and they haven't sent me the edge joining feet. So a lot of you had ordered these things, so I'm like waiting on that. But Gloria, yours had all of this stuff that they haven't sent me any of it. So, just wait. We'll send you the invoice when we get everything.
Yeah, and we're paying attention and following up on it. We are down to 1 luminaire, and that luminaire may also be like, I have somebody that wants that luminaire but is essentially waiting, like has a possible life event that might keep her from getting the luminaire, but
okay, so we possibly have 1 luminaire.
So
can we get more?
I think I could probably find more the way I found these.
Wait,
I
can't
don't
order
know.
them? They're all sold out.
I don't think so. Yeah.
You should call today and get us a couple more. Okay, Faye, congratulations. Yes, Faye picked up one of those luminaires yesterday. And can you still get the brown box special? Brown box special, I'm not putting those up.
What is a brown box special?
I'll show you. Brown box special is... Okay. This is like a regular order, right? You just order the thread kit, which we always do discounted anyways on the website. Now we're doing the brown box special, and I'm not putting it up. You know who gets the brown box special? People that watch the live feed, because now you're in the know. This is Pumpkins and Potions, the brown box special, and it comes to you in this nice Isacord box.
It is
But it's glide
much
thread.
easier for us to ship.
It is
because
easier for us to
these we
ship.
have to protect. They can break.
So here's the brown box special. The Pumpkins and Potions is 9 threads, and instead of going in this, it goes in this, and it is like so much cheaper. And the glide thread for us in our store is $4.99. So I'm doing brown box special, $4.99 times however many threads are in the box, and 10% off.
Faye, I know who you are.
Faye, we know who you are.
I always imagine Faye watches the live stream wearing a fake beard and a fedora or something.
'Cause-
It's her alias.
Incognito, right? Incognito. So this is a brown. So you can buy the Pumpkins and Potions like this, or you can purchase it and then go brown box special, and then I credit you back, and this is what you get instead. Some people are like, I don't even need the brown box, and I just put it like in a bag, or I just pack it in with your stuff. But this is the brown box special, so you just get it. It's cheaper. It's like, and I like to say it's like our version of In and Out Animal Style.
And so, and yes, Krista answered the question the way that I would have too. Like, we are a brick and mortar retail location in Reno, Nevada, and we've got a pretty robust online business. Let's see.
Yes, please Lynn, thank you so much. Lynn always helps us and tells you, please share, and comment, and thumbs up. And if you accidentally thumbs down, you can unthumbs down that to a thumbs up.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, wait, why do we get a thumbs down?
And I'm
at
like,
one point I asked one of the
oopsie.
customers, I was like, did we do something where we got a thumbs down? And she's like, I need a thumbs down?
I did a thumbs down to my own video. I just accidentally, and I was like,
And
'Cause
she's
I
like,
didn't-
what do I do? I'm like, touch it again. It'll go away.
yeah, did you know that? I was like, oh my God, I thumbs down my own video. And then Patrick's like, touch it again, because I just accidentally hit it. So now you know you can undo that. Maybe you were mad at us and you were like, thumbs down, Jeannie and Patrick. And then you weren't mad anymore. You can undo it. So,
Do you have quilty little Christmas thread?
okay. So just so you know, we are going through so much glide thread, and this new brown box special, and we just started doing it. It's been very, very popular. So I'm ordering lots of all of that stuff. But I think I have all this stuff for I don't have the basil, but the basil's has been reordered. So if you want a brown box special, I'll just take it out of one of these and I'll put it in a thing and send it to you, and then I'll replenish this one. But yeah, I have quilty Christmas thread. I have fabric kits. Oh, tomorrow we're starting the
Why is basil, but if somebody's
Basil.
name is Basil, they say it's Basil?
because it's English, right? And it sounds cool. It's probably basil over in England, and we just
I think it is, but
so they're probably going, why do you call that herb basil? It should be basil, because we're on this side of the ocean.
I guess so.
That was in probably one of those spy movies. One of the guys' names was Basil. So yes, order. You've got to put it in your comments. I'm not going to just automatically brown box special it for you.
I've never heard of the magnetic frames.
What are you talking about?
Krista asked if we were familiar with them. I've never heard of them.
Are you guys familiar with the Maggie? No, I don't know what that is. So do we have a sew along tomorrow? Yes, we do.
Oh, are you working from home tomorrow?
Tomorrow morning. I'm going to be home. Oh. Wait a minute.
Yeah, you have a conflict there, Gina.
Yes, I have a conflict. But yes, we are. I will fix the conflict right now.
What is the conflict?
A demo.
It's to save the date. Isn't that Karen Bowl?
Oh, one of us has to Zoom. I'm going to Zoom.
You better figure out who's taking part.
Tomorrow's the 6th. Karen's going to be here tomorrow.
I think you could both live stream.
Can we both live stream? Not to our channel, I don't think. We're going to see. Because if we can both live stream.
Can you do 2 live streams simultaneously?
Let's figure
to
it
your
out.
YouTube
Oh,
channel?
and look, I'm supposed to do a demo too. Maybe I'll do it in the afternoon. Should I just do it in the afternoon?
You can do multiple live streams on YouTube at the same time.
But I'm also supposed to, I think, should I just do it in the afternoon? I will send a note out to all my Quilty Christmas people. I'll create a group for you tonight. And we can, so I can live stream too. But I don't want to. I think I'm going to have to go afternoon. Tonight. Patrick? I'm going to send you a note. So Karen is going to be doing the Save the Day pillow, and that's going to be probably about 10:30 to 1. And I hate to do this to my East Coasters. I'd hate to go late for you guys, but I am going to start. I'll just do my live stream at 2.
Okay.
That
works.
I'm going to live stream. It's going to be a whole day of live streaming here at A1. Morning's going to be Save the Date, the October pillow, which is so cute. And then I will be live streaming in the afternoon, and that way I can do all my other stuff. And I'll send out an email to my Quilty Christmas people. Everyone here knows as well. We'll remind you tomorrow during the live feed. But I'm going to be doing, and we're just prepping. So, I mean, no biggie. But it's just a way for us to keep on track. Did I do the spreadsheet yet? Quilty Christmas? I don't know if I did the spreadsheet. I might have worked on the spreadsheet. But Quilty Christmas So Long is going to be tomorrow, our time. I know it's dinner time for you guys, my East Coasters. But I'm going to do it 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. I think I'll be able to do it all in that time. It usually takes about 3 hours for that. And that is it. 2 to 5 p.m. And I'll send an email out to my Quilty Christmas people. Quilty. Should I send it out to all my... I have an email list for Kimberbell. But I don't like spamming you guys. So, Quilty Christmas. Does anyone have a... Hey, Michelle, what do you recommend for a really firm bag-based stabilizer?
Well, for the bottom, Decaville heavy.
For the bottom, Decaville heavy.
For the sides and anything else, Decaville light.
And the sides and anything else, Decaville light.
Yeah, because you can't sew through all those layers of Decaville heavy.
And Michelle and I wanted to talk a little bit about the software. Are you out?
I'm out.
Will you do Isacord brown box baggy special? So Alice, I would be happy to do that for you if you let me know the colors, because I just don't have the time. It's always time to sit and like figure out what the color match is going to be. So if you put together the color list for me, I will be happy to do, so I can just grab it and go. I'll do a brown box special for you for any of those. Isocord's more expensive. It's $6.75 a spool, and then I would do your brown box special, put it in an actual Isacord box, and then give you the discount off of that. I would be happy to do that for you.
Hi, Lynn.
So to hold needle minders, is there a beginning part of that, Marlene? I would rather have that. And then you had written to hold the needle minder. So I'm not sure what that means. Isn't Karen doing the Save the Date pillow? Yes. Thank you, Miss Cindy, for catching
Danielle. I love it too. It's my favorite city in the world.
that. I'm good with that. Did I miss anything else? Do prep all quilts at once. Do prep.
Hello,
Do prep.
everyone.
Yes. I'm not sure if I'm answering
morning.
your question, but yes, we will be prepping the entire Quilty Christmas all at once. Hopefully we'll be able to do that in the 3 hours. No, you haven't. I might have done the spreadsheet. It just might not have been sent out. That's I'm also going to do that. Since I'm going home early tonight, I'm so excited. I'll sit on. I finished watching Worst Ex Ever. I was like, wait a minute, it's back at the beginning. And I was like, I watched all the
Like,
episodes.
no, we've been through this train wreck already. Keep going.
Patrick goes, what if I'm your worst ex ever? I was
Good
like,
morning, everyone.
you're going to be my main squeeze forever. Liz, don't worry. I'm working on pumpkins and potions. I still have to do my embellishments. I hope I'm on. If you have purchased any quilty Christmas stuff for me, I haven't created the list yet. I will do, I'll create the group. And then if you send me an email and say, I want to be in the group, I'll add you to the group too. So, Miss Green, I will add you to it. Send me an email and I'll do that. What brand of batting do you carry? No brand.
Then go get it yourself, friend.
Yeah, go get it yourself, brand. That's a funny brand. So we do carry Hobbs. So we carry the Hobbs 80-20. I don't even know if we have any. Normally we do, and we just carry like crib size up to full size. And I'm looking over my shoulder, and I think I'm out right now. But a couple times a year, I will do, and we usually do it for the people that are here in local, but I'll do 30% off because we'll get free freight a couple times a year. So I'll order that and I'll do 30% off a bolt. And we usually do Hobbs 80-20 because I am not a batting connoisseur. And so that's just what we do. So we don't really do it to ship because it's expensive.
Woo! I think the
Luminaires or LEs?
I think the stakes got higher, ladies.
So we just got 2 more Luminaires. So if you want a Luminaire, we just got 2 more in the box, brand new in the box. Did we answer everything else?
No,
Should we talk
what
about
about
software?
This one
How
here.
do I order a brown box thread special? You just order the regular one, and then in your notes when you check out, you put brown box special, please. And I'll send you the brown box, and then I'll adjust your invoice.
Keep the pretty box.
Oh my God, I did what? Of course, I watched Worst Roommate Ever. I watched.
Poinsettia. Do they even make poinsettia panels anymore?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. So regarding poinsettia panels, I ordered 3 bolts of red, 2 bolts of white, and 1 bolt of pink.
Ooh.
And so I think that'll probably ship to us in September or October.
Yeah, I have one at
So
home.
I ordered that back in the spring. So and they'll, as soon as I have it, I'll let you know. I will do the Stitch Delight version of the poinsettia panel. I'll do that as a class in case you didn't get to do the Dream Big panel and you want to do the poinsettia panel. We'll do that coming up this spring.
Is the Quilty Christmas, isn't that a sew-along?
It's a sew-along.
So you don't have to pay. You
Sandy,
just show up.
if you prefer to pay,
Be
I
sure-
will contact
we'll-
you, but it's
yeah.
a free sew-along.
We'll give you an address. You can send a check, but it's actually a free sew-along.
I don't know if there's any new technique for...
I think that what she might be referring to is using the fills. Are you referring to using the fills from your machine? Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be a Michelle class.
Yep.
So she's getting a bunch of classes together.
Yeah.
So, yes, we will do quilting with fills. I'll do just the regular stuff. Michelle will do quilting with fills, and she's got some cool stuff up her sleeve. Is it streamed on YouTube? It'll be streamed on YouTube, Sandy. And Sandy, if you send me a note, I will add you to the Quilty Christmas group. And so you'll get an email confirming that. And I'll send out this spreadsheet. You'll get the spreadsheet as well. So Michelle's here because we're going to talk a little bit about software. And let me go and I'm going to grab a blue Best 4, and we don't have silver yet, but I'm going to go
Can
grab
I talk,
that.
though,
Yes,
while you're gone? Okay.
absolutely.
All right. So I've been talking the last couple weeks, and I put up one teaser video because the upgrade kit, or the kits, they're the bundles, excuse me, wrong choice of word, I guess. The bundles that are coming with the new Avenir, if you elected to get the bundle, is coming with BES Silver software. And I hadn't actually seen it yet. I don't have it. I have a copy on order for myself. But I've been working with BES for Dream, and I've been working with BES 3 since the product launched in 2015. BES 4 Dream is still relevant software if you have it. They actually also listed 3 power packs that went with that. Power Pack 1, Power Pack 2, and Power Pack 3. And each of those power packs added features to BES4 Dream. The biggest thing about BES4 Dream was that it was the first way to wirelessly send to machines. It came out with the Dream Machine, so the Dream Machine was never wireless. So it was a way to send designs wirelessly. There was an air card upgrade kit air card upgrade that was in the box with that.
Which one are you talking about?
4.
Okay. Some of you might have it. You don't even know.
Yeah. So if you have it, it's still relevant. If you have it, and you have all the power packs, you're in pretty good shape. It is still relevant. BES Blue was the last rendition of this software. It doesn't have quite as many features, but it's still pretty robust.
Can we add anything to this, or
No.
this is what you get?
There are no power packs to any other version of this software. If you have Simply Applique, it's always going to be Simply Applique. It's never going to be anything else. Marilyn, I'll get there. BES Silver, oh my gosh.
Okay, and I don't have that yet.
So excited. I can't wait to get my hands on it.
I ordered it too.
It has everything in it that BES4 Dream with all 3 power packs has. But it also has some amazing features, like it has an auto digitizer in it. It has
So can I ask a question?
Absolutely.
So BES4, you have to add power packs to this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
To get to Silver.
So
and Silver has more.
These are the power packs that we have. So they don't even make 1 anymore.
No, number 2 would be
This is
the
2.
minimum because it actually
What is
marries
this?
it with your Scan and Cut. That is 1.
Oh, this is 1?
That's 1.
So we have a couple of 1s in the store, but I can't even purchase this anymore. So if you want that. So we have 1 and 2, and I can get you 3.
Okay, so 1 added features like nap control, an enhanced word collage. You could split designs for the jumbo hoop. And on number 2 actually married it with the Scan and Cut. So it gave you Scan and Cut feature, but here's the one feature that I haven't found in any other software that I've had is you can export as an SVG file. So I can't do that in PE Design. I can't export as an SVG. Now, in Silver, it gets even better. Silver will actually export as files that go to like quilting machines. I mean, it'll do export as a DXF, a WMF, and then a EMF and another actual quilting thing. So, and what's the difference between PE Design? I want to address that one first, PE Design and BES. PE Design is full digitizing software. So if you want to start from the very beginning and you want to hand place every single stitch in a specific direction, you can do that. BES is never going to be that. BES has fonts that are completely exclusive to that software and do not Sunshine, it's software. It works with any machine. So you're going to save out in the format that you need.
Is this software good to use with an Apple, like a Mac?
No, it's Mac. It's a Mac platform. You have to load it on a Mac. They do have.
Wait, it's a Mac platform?
I mean, it's a Windows. Windows. Thank you.
Okay, so Windows. This is going to be Windows.
So you won't have any conflict with fonts. I never found that it was a conflict to have both BES and PE Design. Some things that I wanted to do for the Scan and Cut were easier to do in BES because I had all of the add-ins from the Power Pack 2 that, I mean, I was working on a class yesterday for the Scan and Cut where we're adding registration marks so that we can align layers in heat transfer vinyl, and I can actually do that in BES software. I can add the registration marks. I can do so much with it. So that's one of the major differences is PE Design is full digitizing software. It does everything and anything digitizing software could do. BES is a lettering software with a lot of added bonuses that make things that you might want to do later easier. So, Simply Applique is just like the bottom of the line. And essentially you get, I think, 9 fonts within that instead of the 199 you get in the other 2 and the 222 you get in Silver. But it makes that whole applique process. And if you're never going to do anything with it but applique, Blue is a software by itself, and Brilliance is a software by itself. So it's there. You wouldn't be using Blue within Brilliance because they're both software. I mean, you can load them both, but they're separate. They're separate software. So there's not really any conflict. But I think so I am putting a class together because obviously I'm so excited about it. I can't contain myself, so I'll be locked up in the room for the next 2 weeks, figuring out everything that Silver has as soon as I get my hands on it. But I will offer a course, and I will offer a course similar to my, yes, PE design would be the Cadillac, but maybe not for much longer, Sanella. There have been, usually in the PE design world and in the palette world would be the same, every 2 years we got an upgrade, so we could upgrade the software to do more stuff. There's not been an upgrade to PE design software since 2018. 2019 maybe, because I got it while I was still working for Brother, and that was sending up some red flags to me that changes were going to happen. So I don't know. I haven't heard anything. There's no upgrade for PE design. If you have PE designer palette, there's an update that will include the new hoops in the 2 machines, but
Oh yeah, so you can update it.
Yeah.
I think PE Design and Palette, PE Design 11 and Palette 11 is going to be the software that's going to allow you to do every single digitizing, whatever you want to do, it's going to be there.
Yeah.
And then BES is maybe going to be more the best of. Kind of, or not totally, but it pulls out, it extracts like maybe the things that people, what I'm hoping, like, the most common things that people are doing, and not dumbing it down, but making it maybe a little bit easier.
And here's one thing that I found out, and I was so excited to find out. So I'm comprising a chart, a features chart. One of the upgrades for the original BES 4, and I think it was might be upgrade 1 or Power Pack 1, gave you the ability to create rhinestone designs. I have been concerned about that because Brother had discontinued the rhinestone upgrade kit, which means that, yeah, you could go out and you can buy a rhinestone design that's already done and cut it on your Scan and Cut, but you can't create one. You can in BES 4 with Power Pack. It's in silver. I was so excited to see that and it was one of the questions that I had asked when I wrote to one of the marketing people at Brother, who was very kind and answered a lot of my questions, and I know how to read between the lines. So here's what I think. I have no proof, but here's what I think. Brother is building the multiverse. I've been talking about this with Art Spira and everything else that they've done where everybody talks together. Although BES Silver is not wireless, I think the integration between the Scan and Cut and the machines is going to be much simpler for the basic user. Right now, even without having the wireless capability, I can create a cut file for my Scan and Cut, and I can upload it to Art Spira and send it wirelessly to my Scan and Cut. I can do the same thing with the design. I can create a lettering design. I can create a template. Templates are cool. I am going to do a video on the templates this weekend, and I'll put it up. How many times have you purchased a pre-made template for a birth announcement because it had lettering going this way and lettering going this way, and then it had a few, it had a few embellishments in it. It has a whole series of templates, and I think they're amazing. Plus, they're editable. So I think that what most people will use will be in BES Silver. I mean, I can't wait to see where it goes because I forgot how much I loved that software for its ease of use. And I think that's probably the biggest thing. It's not upgradable. You get what you get. Unless they change that, I don't know. But up to this point, you get what you get. If you have BES 4 Dream with all the power packs, you're sitting pretty. You're going to see features in the class from Silver that are only available in Silver. If you have BES Blue, you still have a lot of it. So I think I was going to do the whole class and include all versions, but Simply Applique is so limited that I would have to actually do the class in a different order to be able to address everything in Simply Applique and not have them get bored in the rest of the class. So if there's enough people out there that don't know how to use Simply Applique, I can probably tailor something for you. But the class is going to include BES for Dream with or without Power Packs, BES Blue, and BES Silver. It'll be tailored very much like my PE design class is tailored. There will probably be up to 8 to 10 2-hour sessions via Zoom. There'll be homework. My biggest thing, yes, Cheryl, yes. You can take an SVG file and you can click a couple of buttons and make it a rhinestone design.
Ooh.
Yes, it's very impressive. So it'll probably be more like that PE design class. There'll be about 10 sessions. You'll have homework. And then we'll get into maybe doing some projects later and including it. But I think the biggest thing is the connectivity between, even though the software isn't wireless, it kind of is because.
Oh, you know what Michelle said that I was like, what? Because I was like, oh, well, it won't be wireless. So Michelle goes,
yeah, your Artspira. It's like poof, you put it in the folder, Artspira opens it and you send it to your machine. It is wireless, just not in the way you thought it would be.
Through
Artspira.
Which I was like,
and
what?
I'm actually getting one of those, another introductory. If you already took the introductory to Artspira, don't take it again because it's going to be pretty much the same thing. But Artspira has grown so much. I mean, like when the app first came out, I am a techie. I love techie stuff. And that was like my favorite part of being in that industry was waiting to see what the engineers would come up with next. So when Artspira first came out, I loved it. I embraced it 100%. I thought, oh, well, it's kind of slim right now. The pickings are kind of slim and the designs may not be the best, but I loved the idea that it integrated with a lot of stuff. And then when they decided to charge for it, well, a lot of people got the wrong idea, thinking that nothing was free anymore, and nothing could have been further from the truth. There's already still, if you are paying the free, you get 500 free designs for your embroidery machine. You get your brother machine. You get 500 free designs for your scan and cut cutting files. You get free printing designs if you have a sublimation printer. You get free printing designs if you have a print moda. So what that's telling you is that's the multiverse. Everything's going to work together. And then, I'm working on a scan and cut class right now, Cindy.
Yay!
But everything's going to integrate. And then bringing in BES to me, is more of a natural transition. Right? I can send designs from PE Design to my Luminaire, but guess what? My multi-needle isn't wireless. So, no matter what, if the machine's not wireless, you're not going to be able to, to send a wireless design. But I can certainly put everything I want into Artspira and then transfer it that way. You can still upload 20 of your own personal embroidery designs from any embroidery designer that you want into Artspira and send it to your brother wireless machine. That's the multiverse. That's the ease of being able to send back and forth between the machines. I was talking with somebody else and they were like, well, this is how I normally do it. Step 1 is create the design. Step 1 is purchase the design, bring the design into just like a basic editing program, like, in Brilliance or maybe Simply Applique, put lettering on it, save the design out, put the design on a stick, take the stick to my machine, put the design in the machine. If it's an applique, I have to change the colors, and then I take it over to the scan and cut to cut it. And I'm like, wow, what if you could do that with 2 clicks? So Artspira is the center. The machine goes this way. The scan and cut goes this way. The center is here. So it can send to both.
How fantastic. Michelle talks about this stuff, and I'm like, my stress level starts to go up.
Yeah.
But
I love this
but
stuff.
But now, having somebody that can I know for me, I get it. I don't even want to try it because I do it a certain way. It might take longer, but it's what I'm used to. So taking the class and having Michelle walk you through it and showing you an easier way, sometimes that's the little push that you need to get you to learn something that's going to be different, but it's going to make your life easier.
So, Sharon, that's a really good question. And I actually saw it the other day. So for those of you that follow Cindy Hogan on the Education Connection, she and I worked together for 20 years. So I actually saw your question there. And I thought this is a great question. So there would be reasons. I will keep both. because I have a multi-needle machine, and silver does not have the ability to split a design for the multi-needle machine. You could take it off to free up space, and the only thing you're going to lose is the wireless, but guess what? I have 4 wireless cards at home right now, and I can't get any of them to work in my multi-needle. I'm going to call Brother Support and find out how to get them back, because that's how I used to send in my multi-needle. You would lose that, and you would lose... you lose the wireless, and you'd lose the ability to split a design. And splitting a design is not necessarily just the jumbo hoop, because when you split a design, it gives you registration marks to line it up. We have some big hoops. We have, I don't know.
You think, is that something you'll be able to do in Artspira?
You won't be able to split the design in Artspira,
Okay.
but what she's asking is she wants to know if she should uninstall BES for Dream off of her computer when she gets silver, because to free up space.
Yes.
You could. The program itself is actually doesn't take as much space as PE Designer Palette does. Actually, no. Unfortunately, nothing in the Artspira world or the will transpire to a baby lock machine. It has to be a brother machine. You can still use BES software. You can still save a design. You would be just transporting it in the normal fashion. You would download it to a USB and take it over to your baby lock machine. So the software itself is not machine specific. You can save it in a number of different formats and do the normal transition. However, Artspira is a dedicated brother platform. And the ability to send back and forth between the 2 machines and the scan and cut, to me, is a huge proponent for the multiverse. I know at first it kind of sounds scary, but I kind of try to take the scare out of it.
I think we should do a class where it's like, where you're forced to, we all do, maybe, and I'll do it too, because I haven't done any of this. Because I'm scared.
I know,
and it's
Jeannie
time
runs away.
and figuring it out. And people come in and ask software questions. My ears just go quick. They just close. I'm like, Michelle. So maybe we promise to do something. Maybe it's just something where we commit to do one little thing. Like send a design. I've never done this. I've always just gone USB. Like send your design wirelessly to your machine.
So Jeannie
or
does
one little thing.
Jeannie has PE11. And because I have it, I use her Canvas account to link all the machine in the store with the scan and cut and the luminaire. So all she has to, hers is already linked, you guys.
So if you're technology resistant, you're talking to somebody who loves it and somebody who is really resistant. Maybe we just make a promise to ourselves to just learn like one skill a week.
So I'm going to start posting these little snippets. The snippets are not meant to be an educational tutorial experience. They are made to show you features within that software program that might be a little bit easier than you thought, and maybe take some of the fear out of it. Will silver be good for only downloads like other brother software? I don't know what you mean by that. It is actually, it's actually a digitizing software, Cheryl. It has a lot of really cool features in it. I was telling Jeannie one of the features I like in the scan and cut, which was a Power Pack 2, is you can have templates, pictures of garments like a baby onesie or something else, and you can put it on your screen, and you can actually see what your design is going to look like in actual size on that garment. So if you put a men's XL t-shirt on your screen and then you switch to a baby onesie, obviously the design's going to look bigger. So I love that. Design Database is great, Cindy. Design Database is a part of PE Design. And it actually allows you to, it's a viewer. You can see your designs. And then you can actually, it's a conversion. You can convert to different formats. I'm going to check that. I think you can convert to different formats in BES as well. I don't remember. I haven't looked at that one. But
some of you just need that. Some of you just need a viewer for your designs, because your computer doesn't open up PES designs, and sometimes you're like, well, what design is that? I'm not even sure. It just has a number, and so now you're going to be able to view your designs. I think they all convert. You can, if you have a brother machine and a Viking, now you can take that design that, like, maybe somebody shared something with you and it's only in PES format and you want to convert it to VIP, you can do that too. So there might be little like bits and pieces of this that you're going to find helpful. I tell people like software or your machine can be as easy or as complicated as you want. So you can just cherry pick the things that are going to make your life easier with this. But what's nice is you can grow into this software and you can have somebody that's
You're
going to have
find
classes
that you would get.
that'll teach
You'll
you.
get warm and fuzzy with this one easier. So I want to actually say
Ooh, warm
one
and
other
fuzzy.
thing.
I like that.
Simply Applique only allows 2 downloads on a computer. That is correct. So with PE Design, you have one plastic. I hate the word dongle, but it's the USB that plugs into the machine that actually. I think that's
I love
the worst.
that word.
It's the worst word. It's
I
like,
love it. Your dingle dongle.
Your dingle dongle. It's if you lose that, you're toast. And trust me, you really are toast because there's a whole wall in Brother Support of all the reasons that people have given them of why they need them to send them a new USB. And the dog ate it, and they're like, well, great, in 24 hours, send us the pieces, and we'll make sure you get another one. But and she's right. You can load PE Design software on like 10 different computers, but you only get one USB. So that means you move from computer to computer to computer. There are 2 activation codes. Well, Simply Applique, I believe, only had one activation, but with all the others, they had 2. And then so what happens if your computer crashes and you didn't get a chance to deactivate it? Don't go into panic mode. Call Brother Support. You always save the box that has your serial number. Tell them your computer crashed, and you'll get another code to reinstall it on something else. And I think what Cindy was saying too what I listened to the other day is you get 2 installs on Silver, and I think it's up to 6 uninstalls, which means that you can uninstall it off of one and install it on another.
So if you get a new computer?
Yes, yeah. So the key is uninstall it before the computer crashes. Then you can reinstall. And if not, you've always got Brother Support. You're never really, gone. Yeah. It's never really gone. So I would say, just don't worry too much about it. You want to get PE Design end of year if there's no new software. You could, Sunella. I'm still going to teach that class, assuming that I have enough people to fill the class. I do love it, but lately I've just been spending a lot of time in BES and remembering how much I absolutely adored this software because of its ease of use. It's friendly. The interface seems to be agreeable to most people, and it's just fun. It's just fun and easy to use. So hopefully, if you want to be put on my list, the class will not happen overnight. I don't even have my copy of Silver yet. I don't anticipate starting till mid-October, if not end of October, before I put the class on the calendar.
Nope. You can.
So please, please understand that I have to have it to put something together, and then I'm gonna, I'm working on the comparison chart. I should have that one done this weekend, and then I'll just put a few snippets up on the sew along page that you can kind of see. Mainly the templates, because the templates are really fun, and the templates, all of this stuff will be in BES Silver along with some other stuff. That I can't wait to see. There was a couple of different auto digitizers on it. I'm like, what? That's gonna do that? Oh my gosh! Yeah, I'm very excited. All right. Okay. What's the difference? Cindy, I already actually talked about that. So maybe I noticed you kind of came in later. So maybe catch it on the flip flop on the replay because I did actually go into that in detail. All right, I think that's
Are we
it.
good?
Yeah, so if you want to be in the class, you gotta email me because Jeannie is busy.
And I'll always forward it too, but you can send it to Michelle, email Michelle. And then the other thing is, if you still want to order of that software, we're doing one more order next week, so you can still get that software. The Silver is going to be $359.99 instead of $1,000, so it's super affordable.
Yeah.
And there's going to be classes to support, which I think is the most important thing.
Yeah, the best software for you is the one you know how to use.
Yeah. People always ask me, am I going to like this? I'm like, well, if you take it out of the box and you use it, I think you're going to love it.
Well, and the other thing that I will tell you, and I assign homework. It's not because I really care if you do the homework or not. I assign homework because I know Cheryl, the sew along is on our Facebook page. So you go to the A1.
Wait, I didn't put anything. Which sew along are we talking about?
Oh, the sew along for what? Aren't they all on the Facebook?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, be specific.
Cheryl, I'm creating a group right now for Quilty Christmas. If you want to do Quilty Christmas, I'm going to be sending out an email. It's going to be tomorrow afternoon. If you want Save the Date with Miss Karen Bowl, that is going to be, the information is up on the website for that. And
Yep.
I think
I'm going to get it, Marlene. Hold on.
like the time and everything's up there for that.
Okay. If you want to get on my list for, so I'll notify you when I have the class done and it's ready to post, you're going to email Michelle A1 Sew, MICHELLE A number 1.
We're
just the
Secretary
one,
Monday.
Sew, SEW at gmail.com. Can you? Yes, you can use TrueType fonts. Yes. Email me, Marlene. I'll put you on the list. Let me know what version of the software you have, if you anticipate having silver, if you have blue, or if you have Dream 4, with or without power packs. Just let me know what you have, so I know what to expect. So and understand that I'm going to include everybody, but if you see something in there that you don't have, then just understand it's because we have 3 different versions of that software. But it kind of gives you an idea. I think all of them are relevant. I mean, that's something that says a lot, that something that software that came out 10 years ago is relevant. And if you open it and you look at some of the fonts, I think you're going to see that some of those fonts that you saw in the new Avenir, on how they converted the fonts that were in the Avenir, you're going to go, I looked at it and went, oh, that one's familiar. That one's in BES. Oh, I remember. I can do that in BES. Mm-hmm. So it's fun. You're going to get silver. Okay, just email me and then put that in there and I'll put you on the list. Christmas so long.
Cheryl, email me. Jeannie A1sew at gmail.com. Just send me an email. I'm creating the group right now, and I'll send out. I'm not going to email you until tonight, because I'm going to go home early, and I'm going to work on this spreadsheet
You're
too,
going to
so
go
I
home
can.
early? You're not going to stay here until 10 o'clock and do
Early's
shipping?
not early. Early is like when we close. I'm going to go home.
You're going to go home when we close?
I'm going to go home
Really?
when we close. Yep. When will the comparison chart be posted?
I'll probably put it up on the sew along page. It's easy for me. So here's the thing: if I do this stuff at home, if I can put it up on the A1 Facebook page, I can put it up when I'm at home, when I don't have access to the store computer. If I have to put it somewhere that I have to have access to the store computer, I can't put anything up until Tuesday. So, and I just tend to get really excited while I'm working on something. Instead of if I have to wait till Tuesday, I may not be this fired up about it. But yeah, I'll have that comparison up. Or you can just email me. I think the only version, and I have Simply Applique on my computer. So right now, on my laptop, just so that you know that it doesn't take that much space, I have a really inexpensive laptop. It's not any mega laptop. I have PE Design 11. I have Palette 11. I have Simply Applique. I have BES Dream with all the power packs. I have BES Blue, and I have, I anticipate BES Silver with no problem. So it doesn't take up that much space. But that's me. And sometimes I think I'll try to do something in one software, and I'll think, God, there's got to be an easier way, and it usually is the other software.
Isn't that so funny?
It is. So I think that you'll like it. I think if you watch some of the little snippet videos, again, remember, the snippet videos are only meant to show you how it works. Show it what it does, not teach you how it works. That's a class. So.
All right.
All right.
How much is the software? Sunshine, we've been talking, mostly about BES Silver. It's normally $1,000. For the sale, we're doing it at $359.99. So if you want to get it now. It's a great time to save some money. And then Michelle's putting together that class. There'll be a fee for the class too. But I would get it now, because how many of you have software and it's just sat there because you just didn't know what to do with it?
Anytime people ask me what's the best software, I'm always going to tell them the best software is the one you use, because none of them are going to happen by osmosis. It's all going to require that you open it.
You open it. I know.
That's all right. I just I'll give you my email address again. MICHELLE 1 so the numeral 1 so SEW at gmail.com. And I'm not that computer savvy. I'm software savvy.
You know
There's
what?
a big difference.
So we don't have Secretary Monday anymore. I'm gonna see if I can just throw it into the comments right now.
That sounds great.
Can we
I don't
do
know.
that there?
I'm not going to touch
Look
this.
how bad we are. We
I'm
don't even
Mac
know what
stupid.
we're doing.
I am totally Mac stupid unless it's an iPad or a phone.
I don't even know how to get to my
No,
how
you
do I
cannot.
get to A1?
No, you cannot, Krissa. You can't. It will not function. Well, I'm not going to say no. Neither PE Design nor any of the BES products will function while
Oh, here.
connected to.
I found it.
Ooh,
That's you and me.
Oh, it looks
live,
like-
baby.
I'm waving at myself.
Top chat.
Will function if done on a hard drive. And I'll tell you what, I just had an experience of what I should have known better, but I apparently didn't. My newest external hard drive failed with all of my work on it. And I made the mistake. I don't know. I haven't decided if it's a huge mistake yet, but I took it to somebody and I paid him in advance to recover data off of it. It was a huge amount of money for me, like huge, and I've still never heard from him. So my external hard drive days are over. For me, this girl is going to be doing uploading to the cloud only, whatever cloud you like. But fortunately for me, I never clean up old hard drives. I just buy new ones, and copy paste. So I found most of it, but it could have been a real problem. So if you like software, if you love your embroidery machine, if you love your Mac computer, it's great. But I'm going to tell you that you can get a really inexpensive Windows computer and just put your embroidery stuff on it. Don't put anything else on it. Just use your Mac for everything else and just put. I had a 10-inch HP blue computer that fit in my purse, and I bought it because it was the same blue as the Brothers sewing machines. I carried that thing for 3 or 4 years with just software on it. It was like $199. So it's computers can be really inexpensive. You don't need a lot of RAM or anything just to run software. It's when you put everything else on it. So I would say it's always nice to have a computer that you can have and fit and be just dedicated to your embroidery, because we like to shop for embroidery designs. We like to do that kind of stuff. So you can put all your Kimberbell designs on it. It's all good.
All right.
All right, everyone.
Hopefully that answered your question. I did post Michelle's email. If you have some other questions, she's your software girl. Don't send those questions to me. I just forward them to Michelle.
No, Krista, you cannot use an iPad. I don't know if an ID pad is the same, but my husband has an iPad Pro and it does not run that. It doesn't run on that. It also, you can run it on a Surface, a Microsoft Surface, but I would say the Surface is probably going to cost you less than an inexpensive, laptop.
Cost you more, or it's less? It's less.
The Windows laptop is going to cost you less than the iPad. Or Idea. I don't know what an Idea pad is. I don't know if that was supposed to be iPad or Idea pad. ID pad. I have no idea. This is a software program. It's not an app. So that kind of, makes the difference there. An app will load on your iPad or any other. No, if it's not a full computer, it will not load. It has to have a C drive.
That little plug-in. You got to have that little plug-in.
It has to have the C drive for it to, program files and C drive of the computer, not the C port. The C drive.
Sorry.
That's all right.
That's why Michelle's doing this.
Yeah, so just...
but you do need to be able to plug... Don't you need to be able to
no.
plug something?
Dream has nothing that goes in there. It loads into the C... It loads into your program files of your C drive. Yeah, I know, I fidget with stuff. It loads into the program files of your C drive on a computer.
How do you get it in there, though, if there's no... through the cloud? Go through the cloud?
It has a USB,
Okay,
but
you
you don't
need a
need
USB.
it just to load it. But I think you can actually download it, too. I was looking on the Brothers site the other day, and there's a download for it.
Oh, then
So
you won't need...
I think if you have the download, it's like a trial version, but if you have a place where you can register the serial number.
So do you need a USB port? Do you know?
I don't know.
We
we'll
don't
see
know.
with silver. We'll
Yeah,
see.
we'll figure that out for you.
I don't think I did with blue. I don't think blue came. No, because blue was an activation code. You just download it, and you didn't need anything. So I'm gonna imagine silver would be the same. It's okay that it's not an Apple. It has to be, Krista. It has to be a full computer. I don't think it's gonna load on that idea. I can't even say the word.
Ideal.
Idea pad.
All right. If you have any more questions, we're going to get going because we have a lot to do.
Yep.
You can send us your emails. And if you do want to order the silver, email me this week because we're doing that order. It'll go in beginning next week. Have a great day. Be
Email
creative.
Jeannie for orders. Email me if you want me to put you on the class list and tell me what level of that software BES that you have. And as soon as it's done, then there is an A at the end of Michelle. Yeah.
Oh, did
you're
I
right.
put it in
No,
there wrong?
she's right. It's Michelle A1 So the A is supposed to be there.
Yes. A17.